And we're live.
Good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 231. I'm Pete Braley along with my co-host, the executive producer, the show creator, and the all-around great guy. That's my son, Matt.
That's me.
There he is.
Yeah, never forget it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. It is we're happy to have you here. Thanks for choosing us. Our goal is to always start your day off on a positive note. So if you enjoy what we do, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We are live on YouTube Friday mornings at 8 o'clock, but you can also catch us on all of your favorite podcast apps. Coming up today, we have football picks for week 2 and a look at the most popular jersey this year. Feel Good Friday, we'll talk about the Mandela Effect. Check to see if you've started your Christmas shopping yet. And also, of course, another Foodie Friday on the way. So we have that and a lot more. Thank you so much for checking in today. Chilly start to the day today. Did you actually turn the heat on in the car?
Yeah, on low.
I wasn't sure if you were just turning off the AC.
Well, I was doing that as well.
Because we are at that time.
But yeah, after the show, when we go home, we will need the AC.
Yeah, and I'll probably forget my hoodie here.
Most likely.
Because I won't need it anymore.
Right.
I used to do that at my job. This would be the time of year. I would go into work at 5 in the morning, and I would get out about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. So obviously it's a lot warmer then, and I would end up with 2 or 3 jackets.
Oh, yeah.
In my office.
Constantly forgetting them.
You don't need to take it home.
Yep.
You know. So anyway, I'll be interested to hear from Abby today because it was 54 degrees at our house. So I can imagine what it was in St. Johnsbury, Vermont.
Blizzard, I heard.
Was it?
They got a complete blizzard, yeah.
I did see a post from the Mount Washington Weather Observatory. Doesn't everybody follow them?
Of course.
And there was snow and ice on the mountain yesterday, I think.
Yeah. And that's basically where Abby lives.
Pretty much, just down the road.
Yep.
Yeah. It is Friday, September 16th. It is still summer. I mean, don't let the long sleeves fool you here.
We still got the summer gnome.
We still have the summer
Didn't
Jethro.
change it. We have a fall gnome ready to go.
Yes, we do.
Just waiting off on the bench over there, waiting to be subbed in. Not yet, summer Jethro.
I think Sarah found that for us this week.
Fall Jethro. Excuse me. Yeah. Frethro, to be, short.
We have 5 more days of summer. So live it up.
Get to the beach, everybody.
Get to the beach and ice cream every day.
Have a cookout, yeah.
It is Friday, September 16th. Today is National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day. I love that. I was like, if I'm at a diner and they offer that, as a toast option.
Hold the raisins, and you got me as well.
Yeah. It's National Guacamole Day, National Play-Doh Day, National Step Family Day, National Working Parents Day, National Tradesman Day, National POW MIA Recognition Day, and Locate an Old Friend Day, which to me is what Facebook is really for.
True.
Locating old friends you haven't seen in years. On the Datebook, it's also Mayflower Day because it was on this day in 1620 that the Mayflower departed Plymouth, England, with 102 pilgrims and about a crew of 30 on board. On this day in 1630, the Massachusetts village of Shawmut changed its name to Boston. On this day in 1937, the Redskins NFL franchise... Can I say that?
Well, see, I was thinking about that last week because there was like a player that we were talking about.
Joe Theismann.
Yeah. It is weird because you do have to... that's what the team was back in then. It's just a weird kind of concept, just talking about it kind of thing. The
Redskins NFL franchise played their first game in Washington on this day in 1937. On this day in 1953, the American League approved the St. Louis Browns move to become the Baltimore Orioles.
Which many people, including your grandson, refer to them as the Oreos.
The Oreos, yes.
The Baltimore Oreos.
On this day in 1965, the British singer Davy Jones changed his name to David Bowie because he didn't want to be confused with Davy Jones of the Monkees.
I thought it was the Locker. He didn't want to be confused with the Locker.
The Locker.
Yeah.
On this day in 1984, the first broadcast of Miami Vice on NBC. Frasier premiered on NBC on this day in 1993. Judge Judy, the courtroom reality show, began on this day in 1996.
Which somehow is still going strong.
It is.
There was a commercial for it during football the other day.
And a lot of shows started on this date. On this day in 2002, Dr. Phil with Phil McGraw debuted on television.
Well, this is probably the start of a new season, right? When it comes to TV.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think NCIS is back
For its 477th year, I heard. Crazy.
this coming week.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting at our house this time around because if you missed shows in the past couple of weeks,
Where you been?
I know, right? But my daughter Sarah and grandson Liam are staying with us while her husband's on deployment because then they have to move to Texas.
Yep.
So after that. So it's going to be interesting this year because we really don't have a lot of TV viewing time when Liam's not around or awake.
Those freaking kids, man.
When am I going to watch my NCIS?
They always take away our, the simple pleasures in life.
When am I going to watch my Chicago, what do you call it? Chicago Fire, PD, Med, DPW?
Sarah's joke. I can't take credit for that.
Oh,
That's Sarah's
okay.
joke.
Yeah.
But I will say movie night has become challenging, too. Strictly kids' movies is what we have to choose from.
Yeah. Oh, he did like the Elvis movie. He was dancing to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which was, for the most part, appropriate.
Yeah, we have to watch out for those.
Luckily he stopped paying attention at one point, and it just ended up working out. But
we went with a Disney classic last week. We did Cinderella.
I wonder what we're doing tonight.
Don't know yet.
I don't know. We should make a list of all the PG-13 or whatever movies that we want to see. So when we finally get rid of that kid, we can get back to business.
Celebrity birthdays: baseball's Robin Yount is 67. Magician David Copperfield 66. Baseball's Oral Hershiser is 64. Singer Richard Marx is 59. Mark Anthony, 54. Amy Poehler, funny lady, is 51. And Nick Jonas, the youngest Jonas brother, right, has hit 30.
Yes.
Nick Jonas is 30.
No. The youngest of the three, but there is a younger Jonas.
Oh, there is a fourth.
I think
that's right. I
think
that.
there's just four, but yes, there is a younger one.
Okay. All right, who do we have in the chats this morning?
Some of the squad here. Abby did say no jerseys. See, that's the tough part about the Friday show. Just the Friday show. We didn't want every single show to be us wearing football jerseys.
Right.
So, take a break.
I kind of did it with the funky shirts.
Yeah.
I did have 10 or 12 of those.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But a couple weeks there, you didn't wear a funky shirt. Mainly when we weren't recording on a Friday. It was tough to remember. But yeah, so we didn't want to wear football jerseys every time. Let's see. Abby said, I was just telling the kids it's the season for forgetting sweatshirts in the afternoon and not having them for the morning.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Abby said they actually avoided a frost. We did have an advisory for the next 3 nights.
Oh, wow.
There'll be snow. You wait.
So you're in the 30s. It's in the 30s.
I guess.
Frost.
I did see there's a hurricane in the Atlantic.
I saw something about that.
So we'll see where it lands. Hopefully, doesn't cause destruction.
There's something that...
Fiona is what she's going
Yes.
Yes.
It could hit Long Island, could hit us, could go out
That's
to sea.
what's tough about hurricane season. It's like 1 minute they're like, the entire East Coast destroyed. And then it hits California. They're like, what? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Huh?
You know what I love, though? I love these spaghetti maps they come out with.
Yeah.
You ever seen it? Yeah.
All possible paths.
All the possible paths. You look at all these things and you're like, it does look like spaghetti.
It does, yeah.
But
it's a good name for it. But
crazy.
anyways, back to you.
All right. We have some news, some entertainment news to share with you this morning. Get ready for another Elvis movie. This one focuses on his relationship with Priscilla and is based on her best-selling memoir called Elvis and Me. Sofia Coppola wrote and will direct the film, which is simply titled Priscilla. Look, with that, I can tell your mother there's a movie about
There's
her.
a movie titled Trish. I love it. I love it.
Kaylee Spaney will star as Priscilla, and Jacob Elordi will play Elvis. Now, if you're wondering who are these people, there they are. So,
One thing I will say, so the Elvis movie that just came out, there was some flack that it got because there were some details of Elvis's life that it kind of left out and it didn't highlight. One of them being his relationship with Priscilla. But one thing I will say about the movie is Austin Butler, who played Elvis, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal job.
I thought so.
So, might be tough for a new Elvis to come to town.
Could be.
He's got some big shoes to fill. Not only Elvis's, Austin Butler had big shoes to fill. He had to fill Elvis's shoes. He did a good job. Now this guy needs to fill Austin Butler's shoes. Filling Elvis's shoes. Crazy.
And if you follow these Elvis videos, especially on TikTok, you're getting plenty of videos that Elvis is still alive.
I have not gotten a single one. Is that
You ever seen
really
those?
a thing?
Oh, that's been a conspiracy theory for years.
I don't know.
That Elvis faked his own death. Which
Well, he would have been in a situation to do that, right?
Right, he would have. Yeah.
I
just
know.
don't see why he would do. I mean, the only reason would be to get out of the
of that,
limelight.
yeah.
But it seems like
Well, out
all
of-
entertainers crave
Well,
the
also
limelight. don't-
out of that deal he was in, right? No.
Yeah, he was in a deal, according to the movie,
Yeah, true. So that's what we're going by.
he was in a deal with Colonel Tom Parker, was ripping him off.
Here's my only issue about people faking their death. There's a lot of conspiracies about people faking their death. How could you live the rest of your life in hiding? You know what I'm saying? Like all these people that have been gone for so long. How could no one know that you're there? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it'd be really hard to stay.
The
hidden.
latest video or theory that I saw is that he is living his life as a minister. I forget where. But they've done side-by-side comparisons of this minister and Elvis.
Yep.
And evidently they have the same hand gestures.
Yeah, I mean,
His voice is similar.
if you wanna get into conspiracies real quick, there's a conspiracy I saw that the Challenger, the space shuttle, Challenger,
Yeah.
that was faked. Like that like no one was on board that.
Oh, come on.
Again, you say like,
Yeah.
oh, come on. But then this person had everyone that was on board. There was somebody with a similar-ish name in a similar profession, and the headshots line up. So it makes you think.
Yeah.
Makes you think. I mean, all these, there's a bunch of them. Tupac. People think Tupac is alive.
right.
But then you have the reverse. People think Paul McCartney's dead.
True.
And there's a fake Paul. You
Yeah.
got both. Conspiracies are crazy, man.
I saw another one this week about 9/11. They've said 9/11 was an inside job.
Yep. There's a lot of evidence.
But this latest video says that no plane flew into the building. It was an explosion in the building.
Well, no, we saw the planes. Well, not we.
Yeah.
I was too.
You were too. Yeah.
But there's videos of the plane. I mean, I don't think visual effects were that good back then. So
All right, a couple of other stories here. According to Variety, which is the entertainment world Bible here, viewership for The Crown has increased by more than 800% following the death of Queen Elizabeth. I mean, I knew people would be checking it out, but 800%.
So was it faked to get views?
We don't know.
I don't know.
And finally, it looks like Prince Harry's memoir will be revised following the death of Queen Elizabeth, according to page 6. Though when we started working on the book, when it comes down to it, there is absolutely no way the book can come out this year. With extra time, it's believed Harry will revise the memoir and decide which, out of respect for her. Wonder what those are.
It is kind of awkward, right?
Plus, he will want to describe his feelings about the Queen's passing. So what was he comfortable with exposing that now that she's dead, he feels like, I better not say that?
Which is just a weird situation.
Yeah,
right?
really.
I wonder if the people, because like he already has the book deal, like I wonder if the people writing the book are like, nah, just do it. Just come on, let's just do it. I don't know. I wonder whose choice it is to postpone here. But it does make sense, I guess. But at the same time, you kind of saw this coming with the Queen. Like she was getting old.
Yeah, she was 96.
So like, what was the plan with the book? Did they think she was going to live to 150 and like they would just release it and everything would be fine?
Yeah, really.
I don't know. It was just a weird situation.
Harry reportedly got $20 million from Random House for this memoir. All right, let's get to today's Stumpah, huh?
Let's do it.
All right. Brand new Stumpah for you this week, and our question is, according to a survey published in Britain's Daily Mail, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do. What is it?
Did we choose this one because it's from Britain's Daily Mail? We
It just worked out
It was
that
on
way.
topic.
Yeah,
Oh.
just worked out that way.
Gotcha.
What a coinkinick. Huh? According to a survey by the British Daily Mail, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do. What is it? Let us know your answers in the chat, and we'll get to those in just a moment. Don't forget, you can follow our socials during the week. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And also, we love your getting a lot of comments on YouTube. Thank you so much. We do read each comment. Also, like and subscribe our YouTube channel if you can, if you haven't done that already, because it really helps us out. You can email the Pete Braley Show during the week at thepetebraleyshow@gmail.com. And you can also leave us a voicemail if you have a comment about anything we discuss. Conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm. I do have a couple we'll get to real quick.
Okay. Our voicemail number is 774-473-9910. We post it again at the end of the show.
Yeah. And also, Abby did say they think Avril Lavigne was replaced because she died back in 2003. The crazy part, I mean, hey, maybe it happened. How am I supposed to know? I just can't imagine, can you imagine living and people said about you? That's insane. That's Dolly Parton actually talked about when there was, because I guess news broke that she died at one point. It was like a fake story.
Okay.
And she totally whirlwind event because her whole family thought she died.
Wow.
How sad to think someone you love died.
Right.
And then you have to be no, I'm right here. I'm fine. Just crazy stuff.
Has anyone ever had a situation where, well, we don't read the obituaries anymore in the newspaper like we used to, but have you ever read your name in the obituaries?
Yes.
It's happened. Because, people have the same name, right?
Oh, okay. I was like, who wrote an obituary for someone that didn't die?
It'd be like, if
I'm going to get Tom back for that prank he pulled in 7th grade. I'm going to tell his whole family that he died.
If your name is, Pete Braley, and some other guy named Pete Braley dies, your name's in the paper, and you go wow.
They probably would have spelled it with an I because that's the more logical way to spell our last name.
Yeah,
just for some reason we never did. Anyways, let's get to this Stumpah.
All right. According to a survey, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do. What is it?
Justin says personality.
No.
Not it. Gail says honesty.
No.
Abby says social standing.
No.
Justin says a job.
No.
Abby says employment. No.
No.
Diane says humor.
Humor.
Nope.
No, not humor.
Not it. Gail says loyalty.
Very good guesses.
Very good guesses.
Yeah.
Justin says a car.
A car. No, not a car.
Not it. Not a good guess, though. Abby says clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not dating a naked person. Get out of here. How are we supposed to go out to eat? Abby says relationship with family. Not a good guess. You guys. We're all thinking so deeply. Let's see. Justin says nationality.
No.
Katrina says good work ethic.
No.
Another good guess.
Yeah.
Abby says having hopes and dreams.
No, that's not it. No.
Abby said healthy lifestyle.
No.
Nope. Justin says role model for their potential daughters or sons.
Nice, but no.
You guys, these are such deep answers.
A tear to my eye.
Abby says goals.
No.
Just having goals.
Having goals.
I thought she was saying goals to something else. I was like, faking a death. Goals.
Scoring goals.
Justin says nice haircut.
No.
Not it. Justin says kindness.
No.
Abby says having a pet.
No.
A clean house.
No.
And an education.
No.
And last answer, Abby says a hobby.
A hobby. No.
Not it. Not it.
We're kind of close, don't you think? Kind of dancing around it.
Kind of, yeah. A lot of them kind of relate here. Let's see. Abby said in parentheses, which was very helpful because a lot of the times I read down through the answers and then someone's talking about something else. I'm like, wait a minute. Women think it's important to fake a death? What are you talking about? Abby says, not Stumpah, but there was all those celebrity hoaxes going around a couple years ago. I feel like I vaguely remember that, but I don't know. But it's just...
Yeah.
If you don't know if somebody's dead, don't say that they're dead. That's all I got to say.
And the old rule in journalism is you need 2 credible sources before you go with the story. Well,
2.
There you go.
Hey,
there you go.
Potato salad is crap. Say it, Pete. Say it. Say it.
Potato salad is yummy. We got 5 more days of summer left. Maybe I should ask Mom to make her fantastic potato salad.
As long as there's pasta salad to go with it,
okay.
I won't riot.
All right.
Don't
worry. Don't start typing, here we go again with potato salad.
Yeah, we're moving on.
We'll move on.
Moving on.
Time for today's fascinating fact. And our fact this week is there are no muscles in your fingers. Their function is controlled by muscles in your palms and in your arms. I did know about the arm one because a lot of it is you can actually if you touch your forearm and move you can actually feel it.
How many people are going like this? I don't feel it.
You don't feel any movement in your arm?
A little bit, maybe.
Okay.
Not a lot.
All right.
Am I okay?
You'll be okay. All right. Time for football this week. We'll have our picks in just a moment. And Gary had a great week, huh?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. The Detroit Lions are the underdogs no more. The team has been an underdog in 24 straight games until this week's upcoming game against the Washington Commanders. They're currently favored by 2.5 points. The streak of 24 games as being the underdog was the longest of any team in the Super Bowl era. The last time Detroit was favored was November 22nd, 2020, when the team was a 1-point favorite on the road against the Carolina Panthers. By the way, the Lions went on to lose that game 20-0.
Oh, the Lions.
So we'll see how they do on Sunday. Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills has the best-selling jersey in the NFL. The apparel company Fanatics has been tracking sales since the start of training camps, and they crunch the numbers for each state. Josh Allen, number 1. New Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson leads in the biggest number of states. He leads in 7 states. He, of course, leads in Colorado, Denver Broncos, along with Wyoming, Montana, New Mexico, Alaska, Idaho, and Arizona, which has its own NFL team, but no player popular enough to lead in their own state.
I mean, Kyler Murray, no. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe the whole, the weirdness of the offseason kind of... I don't know, tainted his numbers, but yeah, weird.
Maybe.
Weird situation.
All right, time for football picks as we enter week number 2.
Here we go.
You don't want to talk about last week. No, I can see why you don't.
Yeah. At least I have my crown from last year.
Oh, I see you left the crown on.
Of course I did. I won last year. And by the way, this is between you. We still have our bet, by the way.
All right.
Burritos for the winner.
Is that what it is?
Well, for me, I don't know. If you want like a coffee or something else, you can do whatever your favorite thing is. For me, it's a burrito.
Yeah.
I don't even, did you buy me a burrito? I think you probably did.
What, for last year?
Yeah.
I must.
I mean, we've had burritos a million times since then, so I guess that counts.
So, do you have last week's pulled up or?
Last week's?
Yeah,
the standings? The standings, yes. Gary's in first, 11 points. 11 points meaning 11 wins.
You got 11 games right.
Well, that also counts last night as well. Thursday night.
Oh, okay.
Football.
Yeah, because he did have 10.
Yeah. Right. Oh, so 11 on the year. All right, so last week, Gary had 10 points. You and Gail and John all had 9.
Yes.
It was a great week for you guys. Lori and Matt had 7. Justin and Sarah had 6. And somebody named Matt had 4.
Had 4. Yeah. All right, so our week 2 picks, which we made before last night's game. Yeah. I picked Kansas City last night. Who'd you have?
The Chargers. Uh-oh. I'm not having a good time. But it's a long season, guys. We got to get a feel for these teams. Yeah.
All right. When was the last time I picked the New York Giants? But I'm doing it this week.
Me too.
Giants over Carolina.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Then we have Indianapolis at Jacksonville. I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going with the Colts as well. The tie in week 1 just shocked me. I'm genuinely surprised. I don't know. I'm going with the Colts though.
Miami will be in Baltimore to take on the Ravens. I'll go with the Dolphins.
I'll go with the Dolphins as well.
Will you?
I'm still a little salty about last week.
I can see.
We haven't talked about it. See, this is the weird part about Friday shows too. We don't really talk about last week's game. I'm still a little salty, but I'll vote for your team.
How can you be salty? I mean, okay, because we won, you'd be salty.
Yeah.
No matter if it was a close game or
pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. New England will be at Pittsburgh on Sunday, and I really think the Patriots, I can't see them being down for too long, so I think they come back and win.
We just needed to, get in the swing of things here. It wasn't a Patriots team without an injury story circling with our starting quarterback. Mac needed to get a back injury going. That's right where we want to be. How many times has Tom Brady been questionable over the course of his career?
Right.
Every single week.
Yep.
The guy's 45 years old. He might break his hip tomorrow. We don't know. We needed it. We needed a quarterback injury. We're going to bounce back. I'm picking the Patriots.
Okay. Hey, poor Tom and Giselle, huh? Oh, talk about gossip. Every
week it's a new thing.
Now the latest is she's back in Florida, but they're in different homes.
I didn't hear that. I heard a story
together.
that she came out and said that she doesn't necessarily like the commitment to the family time that he makes, but she also wants him to find his own happiness. So it's his decision. That's what I heard.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. The New York Jets will be at Cleveland. I'm picking the Browns this week.
I am as well.
Yeah, the Jets had such a bad game last week.
Well, I mean, they put up some points, didn't they? Do I have? Let me see. I don't think I have. No, it doesn't tell me.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm going with the Browns.
We've got Tampa Bay playing New Orleans. I'm going to go with the Bucks.
I am as well.
Right.
Yeah. I'm kind of shocked they didn't score more touchdowns last week, but I'm still going with the Bucks.
Yeah. We've got the Washington Commanders playing the Detroit Lions. I'm actually picking the Lions, and not because of the story I had, but
I'm going Commanders.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Atlanta is at Los Angeles against the Rams. I'll go with the Rams.
I'm going to go with the Rams, too. They're going to bounce back and be fine.
Seattle takes on San Francisco. I'm just not a believer in the Giants. 49ers.
I was going to say, what do the Giants have to do with this?
San Francisco, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not a big believer in the 49ers yet, so I'll go with the Seahawks.
I'm going to go Seahawks as well. Yeah. I would love to see Geno Smith have a great year, just because it's Geno Smith, and he probably shouldn't have a great year.
Yeah.
But I would like to see Geno have a good year. I'm going Seahawks as well.
All right. Arizona will be at Las Vegas, and I almost said Oakland again to play the Raiders. I'll go with the Raiders.
I am as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cincinnati against the Cowboys. They're on what? Their backup quarterback now?
They are. I forgot his name. Cooper Rush? Is that his name? I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, whoever it is, yeah, I'm going against him. I'm going with the Bengals.
I've heard rumors they may be reaching out to Ryan Fitzpatrick to come back.
But I've heard that Dak should be back in a reasonable amount of time.
Dak Prescott of the Cowboys broke his thumb, is it, on his throwing hand?
Something on his hand, yeah. One thing that's crazy to me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but with another tangent, because I know some people don't like football.
That's what we do on this show.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It just amazes me how fast surgeries are in professional sports.
Oh, right.
Dak broke his hand on Sunday and had the surgery overnight. Sunday night, he had the surgery on his hand. He was out of surgery by Monday morning.
You know, if you did that, you would get an appointment in about a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Put it this way: you tore your Achilles, and when was your surgery? You didn't even go to the hospital. You stayed at home with a torn Achilles overnight,
for 2 or 3 days, I think. Yeah,
something like that. You didn't get the surgery for a couple days.
Well, there's also the same thing with the ACL. I think they have to have the swelling go down before they can operate.
But still,
you're right though. The pros, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We've got Cincinnati playing the Cowboys. I go with the Bengals.
Yeah, all right, I'm going with the Bengals.
All right. Houston will be at Denver to play the Broncos. I think Russell Wilson gets his first win.
I agree.
All right.
I agree.
Chicago at Green Bay. I guess the Packers did not look good against Minnesota, huh?
Prediction, though, the Packers are going to absolutely poop on the Bears. That's my... Aaron Rodgers doesn't stay down for too long, so I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
I'll take the Packers, too. We've got the Titans in Buffalo against the Bills. I go with the Bills.
Unfortunately, I do as well.
Unfortunately.
It bothers me how good the Bills are.
Yeah.
But I guess that's how people felt about the Patriots. So.
And Minnesota, I guess this is the Monday night game. Minnesota will be at Philadelphia. I'll take the Eagles.
I'm going to do that as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So there we have our football picks for week number 2. If you're playing along on the CBS Sports app, good luck. Well, no, I want good luck.
Okay. How rude of you. I need the good luck. Wish it my way. I have 4 points.
We'll go back to the Stumpah in just a moment, but first it's time for us to play Would You Rather. Should I do it?
Yes.
Would You Rather, the game where we give you 2 options and you choose either A or B.
Not C. Don't you dare try and choose C. It's not an option.
Question number 1. Would you rather go to a trivia night or go to a stand-up comedy show?
It's tough. I want to go to both.
Yeah.
I want to go to both. But C is not an option, as we've just discovered.
That's what you said, yeah.
I think I'm going to choose trivia night. Just
trivia
sounds
night?
fun.
I think trivia night, too, because I've only been to one.
Okay.
It was with your brother, Doug, and his wife, Marla.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we went to a trivia night at a place called the Casual Pint in Virginia Beach, and it was fun. Doug thought we could win because I think it was 70s trivia or something like that.
So he brought you along just to coast him to the victory.
Just bring along. So. Yeah. By the way, a little plug here. Our friend Tom Stewart, who we had on the show not too long ago, is a stand-up comic who also hosts trivia night at Pub 65.
This question was made for him.
So, yeah. So he does both. So we both agree trivia night?
Yes. I will say, though, it depends on the trivia. I want to, if I can choose the trivia. If it's like, I don't even know. Probably world geography trivia. I'm not great at world geography.
Yeah, gotcha.
But if it's that, I might go stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Would you rather eat only Cool Ranch Doritos or eat only Cheetos?
It's a tough question.
Well, I'm thinking Cheetos because, hear me out. How many times have you had a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos and you eat way too much because you got the whole bag there instead of a bowl? Mm-hmm. And then as the night goes on, you're like, boy, that... Nah.
So that's the
I don't think I'd have that with Cheetos.
I like Cool Ranch Doritos, but to only eat Cool Ranch Doritos, I don't know. I think I'm going to go Cheetos as well.
Think how orange your fingers would be, though, huh? I'm
still going back and forth. I'm not committed. I'm going to go Cool Ranch Doritos.
Okay.
I'm going to switch.
All right.
All right.
I go Cheetos. Number 3, would you rather spend a rainy day trying out a new recipe or marathoning movies?
I mean, this is one of the questions that sucks. Let's just do both. Why can't we cook a nice recipe and then binge some movies?
I know.
Why would you rather? Why do we have to pick one? Life is made to do a bunch of different things. Probably movies. I'm not a big cook.
Ironically, I like to cook, but I'm going with movies too. I just feel lazy, I guess.
It's Friday. It's movie night. It's takeout and movie. Why would we choose a new recipe on movie night?
Is there anything better on a rainy day than either curling up with a good book or just flopping on the couch and binging movies?
I would love to talk to everybody that says curling up with a good book and ask them how often they actually curl up on a rainy day with a good book. I think we got a bunch of liars on our hands. I think everybody just goes to the TV. Even you. You're a liar.
You might be right.
You're a liar.
Yeah, I read it.
You're like, I would love to sit out on a sun porch with pouring rain on the roof. It sounds so peaceful. Curl up with a book and be a happy little boy. No, you would never do that. Go straight to the TV. Boom. Boom. War documentaries. Boom. That's what he does.
Question number 4. Would you rather be able to paint really well or be able to sculpt really well?
Funny enough, I read through the whole script before the show, like the day before when I'm making my own script.
Yep.
Totally skipped over that question. I
Really?
haven't thought about this once. Yeah, no.
Would you rather paint? Now, I can't sculpt. I mean, it's saying you get to be really good at one of the other. Yeah,
that doesn't matter.
I just would feel so out of it,
But you wouldn't, because the question is you'd be able to do it really well. So I'm going to choose painting because I'm just not a good sculptor. No, you would be a good sculptor if you choose sculpting.
It's just something I've never thought of doing, though.
Okay, if you started off with that, you'd be all right. But you're like, I'm just worried because I'm not good at it.
Well, no.
Lucky for you, it's a hypothetical question in which they say you'll be good at it.
True confession time. Ready for this? When Liam takes out his Play-Doh, I even suck at Play-Doh. I can't.
I mean, it's Play-Doh. What are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying to sculpt with Play-Doh? Kid brings me the Play-Doh and just asks me to roll it into a ball.
Yeah.
Every single time.
What's the point of Play-Doh? Are you supposed to be making things that actually look like something?
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
You could. Yeah. In the case of Liam, I don't think he's old enough to, want to do that.
Right.
He just wants to put everything in a
Smush
ball.
it.
Yeah. Or, no, that's a lie. During the Elvis movie, he was making sandwiches out of Play-Doh. And serving them to people. You had to fake eat it. Anyways, what are you choosing? You're choosing painting? Because you're not good at sculpting.
Because I'm really not interested in sculpting. It's whatever.
I'm going to choose painting just because, 1, I think painting's really cool. And 2, you don't have room for all the sculptures,
True.
You need a lot of space.
Our shelves are pretty much taken up here.
I guess we could get rid of you and just put a sculpture of you there.
Hey.
Pretty much be the same.
Hey. And number 5, would you rather have a mountain view or lit up skyscrapers outside your bedroom window?
This one I think is easy, and I'm curious to see if anyone chooses the skyscrapers.
Yeah, why would you want that?
I'm going mountain view.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think even people that like the city wouldn't want, they just tolerate a view of other skyscrapers. Because, are we talking outside the window is like a nice city skyline, or are we talking the way I picture it is outside your window, Another skyscraper.
Another skyscraper, yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I'm choosing the mountain.
Yeah, because even though with a city skyline, I'd choose mountain.
Right.
Yeah. All right, that's Would You Rather.
Where you get to choose A or B.
Or B, yes. Back to the Stumpah. By the way, we'll check any Would You Rather answers. Yeah.
You seem a little sleepy today. Are you doing
I am
okay?
a little bit. I don't know why.
There's been a couple times you're like, welcome to the... What's the name of it?
Matt Braley Show?
What are we doing here?
No. What is it?
It would be so helpful if it was like written on a wall somewhere what the title of the show was.
It would help.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Yeah, maybe it's been a long week. Maybe that's...
Could be.
Yeah.
Another tough thing about doing... We've listed a lot of tough things about doing shows on... All right, from now on, the show is on...
Tuesdays at 11?
It's on Tuesdays at 3:15 p.m. No one's going to watch. Not a single person.
From 3:15 to 3:17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't even get through one Would You Rather question where you choose A. We'll just be able to get through A.
Where you choose A. Oh, gotta go. Yeah.
That's the show. Thanks, folks.
All right, back to the
Be
Stumpah.
sure to make it a great... We got cut off.
According to a survey published in Britain's Daily Mail, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do. Is it time for our first clue?
My mic was muted, so I was awkwardly like, just nod.
Okay.
Yes.
You have the clues, right?
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Well, the first clue is the same one that you came up
Okay.
with.
All right.
No purchase necessary. It's nothing you have to spend money on.
Okay.
So someone gets a car, like you don't have to spend money on.
Right. 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do. All right, so what do you think it is? Still to come this morning, we have the new nominees for the Toy Hall of Fame.
I think it'd be fun. We should pick the ones that we think will get in.
Okay.
Because you said
can do that.
3 get in out of this
Yes.
list.
Yeah.
We should pick our 3 that we think are going to make it.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, so that's coming up next after we check some answers for the Stumpah.
Yeah, I do want to say real quick from before the break, which it's always tough to cut it off. I'm like, no more answers, and then the delay.
Right.
Like there's still a couple more answers.
Yep.
So real quick, Katrina said handy with tools, which is a good guess.
Good guess,
but unfortunately
No.
incorrect. Incorrect. All right, let's see. First answer I have here. Gail says can sing.
Can sing. No.
Not it. Abby says a nice smile.
No.
Of course, talking about me because I have the best teeth in the family.
that's-
According to the dentist.
That's what I've heard.
Not me. The dentist
The
said it.
dentist said that.
Justin also says a good smile. Incorrect. Abby says compassion.
Compassion.
You have some compassion.
No.
Incorrect.
You have to say it that
Get
way,
your
too.
compassion out of here.
You have to say it that way,
Get
too.
your compassion out of here.
Compassion.
Get it out. Justin says they do chores. Ooh, good one.
No.
Good one. Got to make sure not only one person's doing the chores.
I know, right?
Abby says empathy.
Empathy. No.
Not it. Diane says a mild temper.
No.
You're looking for that. I want someone with a mild temper. It shows that you're alive.
Yes.
You have feelings.
Yes.
Gail says good breath. Underrated answer right there. It's a good one.
Good one, though.
Unfortunately, incorrect.
Yep.
Abby says that they make their bed, which I did this morning. Woo! Incorrect, though. Everybody make your bed. It's very important.
Trish was still in it at the time I got up, so...
I'll cut you some... Well, don't
Okay.
make it seem like she's sleeping till noon. I think the latest Trish has ever slept in her entire life is maybe 9 o'clock.
Maybe. You're right.
She literally... She got up before we left. She was up at, I don't know, 7. That's sleeping in.
No reason for it.
That's sleeping in.
Yeah.
The reason is she's got stuff to do. She's a busy person.
Yes.
Mary Lou says deodorant.
Deodorant.
Very important, but unfortunately, no. Justin says doesn't snore. Well, Pete would be single.
Yeah. No, that's
Not it.
No.
Abby says a tidy house. No.
No.
Justin says what football team they support.
Wow.
Good guess.
No, that's not it.
Incorrect, though.
No.
Abby says a close family.
No.
Nope.
No.
Diane says having pets.
No.
No. I kind of thought this would be a quick one today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I guess I overestimated you.
We're dancing around it.
We are.
With
Well,
a
not
couple
so
of
much.
these-
Honestly, I feel like we're farther apart this round than we were the last round.
First round, we were closer.
Yeah.
But we're looking for specific words.
Yep. Last answer I'm going to take. Abby says punctual.
No, not punctual.
Incorrect. You stumped again.
All right, there's round
Sorry.
2.
What do you want to fight about it?
We'll come back with another clue in just a few minutes. But yes, the finalists have been announced for the Toy Hall of Fame's 2022 induction class. The museum, which is located in Rochester, New York, named 12 toys, 12 that are up for consideration. 3 will be chosen. So here are the finalists for this year. Bingo, which there was part of me that thought they meant Bingo the dog, from the song.
Was his name-o?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about the game of bingo.
Yeah, all them old people keeping them in business.
So we've got bingo. We've got Briar horses.
Which I don't know what those are.
Figurines. Little
Okay.
figurines.
All right.
Light Bright. The game Light Bright.
Okay.
Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Nerf toys.
Love me some Nerf toys.
The Pinata. Pound puppies.
I just love this list because, like, Nerf toys, horses, the pinata as a whole, all pinatas.
Pound puppies, spirograph, and the spinning top, which you probably don't even remember, right? Do you remember?
A top?
A top.
I do know what it is, yes.
Okay. I just thought it went further back.
Obviously, I wouldn't know something like Briar horses, but a top, the spinning top.
So, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm a little insulted. It's like such an obvious thing, such a simple thing. You spin it, it spins.
I didn't. I thought maybe this was a toy from the 60s.
It's a top. You get it in every vending machine ever from a grocery store. It's a top.
Well, accept my apology, please, sir.
Okay.
He'll think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're picking 3 out of those?
Yeah.
All right, bingo, Briar horses. I think Light Bright should go. Definitely Nerf toys.
Okay.
Do we agree on that?
Yeah, I agree on that.
All right, Nerf toys, pound puppies.
I don't see. The problem is I don't know like those. I'm just thinking like, would it be cultural impact?
Okay, I can see that.
The top.
All right, so you're gonna go with the top.
I'm gonna go with the top.
Yep.
Nerf guns. I'm a little biased on that one. I had a lot of Nerf guns. Trish gave them away.
Yeah.
Still don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going to go Nerf guns, the top, and the pinata. I mean, again.
Oh, really?
So significant. It's just huge. The pinata.
The pinata.
The pinata. Just
all right.
Pinatas.
I'll go with Nerf toys, pound puppies, and the spinning top. That's my 3.
Okay. Abby says Nerf guns, Light Bright, and the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Mary Lou says, is it spirograph? Is that what you said?
Spirograph.
What was that?
It was...
Okay. I'm totally getting it.
It's something you would draw. Correct me if I'm wrong. You would draw something, but there were these spiral discs or whatever, so that they would guide your pen, and you could end up with...
So it was cheating.
No.
It was fake drawing. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay, fake drawing.
From your description.
Fake drawing.
Okay.
Am I describing that wrong?
I don't know. Somebody says, Diane says she loves her spirograph. Diane, what's a spirograph? We'll wait.
Do you want me to look it up for you?
No, I'm just kidding.
Actual.
I'm just kidding. We'll get to it in the post show. We'll talk spirographs in the post show.
The inductees will be chosen on November 10th by the National Selection Advisory Committee.
How can I get on that committee?
Yeah. Well, they do have online players' choice voters that count collectively as one member.
It kind of sucks, though. You got like millions of people for one vote.
Yeah. Last year's inductees, by the way, were the game Risk, American Girl Dolls, and Sand.
Yeah, I mean, again, see, that's what kind of inspired my pinata and the top guess is like, granted, sand is more like just broad, like just all sand. Right. Sand, you made it.
Yeah.
But that's why I chose like just the significant, like key ones. The pinata, man. It's a pinata. How many birthday parties have you seen a pinata?
I know. All right, we'll let you know in November what gets the votes. Question for you this morning. Who was your 5th grade teacher? Many of our teachers leave a lasting impression on us, which is why the majority of Americans claim that they can name every teacher they've ever had. Now, I am going to say one thing here as I pause. I think there's a better chance of you remembering all your teachers than me, because...
Do you think you could?
I mean... You're talking about going back. When did I go to? When did you go to school?
And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that like just factually. It's been a long time.
Kindergarten's the age of 5, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
So what's that? 56 years. I have to go back.
Long time. I got to go back. Quick math. 18 years.
I do not remember my kindergarten teacher.
Man.
do not.
Just didn't have that big of an impact.
First grade?
Do you think?
No, I'm
Two
not.
questions. And I hope I don't insult anybody. Number one, do you think she's still alive?
No.
And number two, if she was, do you think she would remember you?
Well, who could forget
I
me?
would love to. Okay, I would love to. Are there any teachers in the chat? Do you think teachers remember all their students?
I don't see how they can.
Like they probably remember maybe the ones that stood out.
Right. Troublemakers.
Maybe teachers. Well, I don't mean to say teachers' pet is a mean.
Yeah,
but good students.
Good students.
Those aren't the same. Those aren't one and the same. Right. Good students. They probably remember good students and maybe the bad ones. But I don't know. There's no way you can remember all of them.
No.
Because I was going to say, if she remembered you and you couldn't remember her, then you messed up.
I did have a teacher recently reach out to me on Facebook, and they said, did you go to Ford Middle School? And I saw the name Dharmafal, and I said, are you Mr. Dharmafal from science? And he gave me a thumbs up.
Hey.
I was like, wow.
So you remembered him?
Yes, I did.
Shout out. What grade was that, though?
That was, I want to say 7th.
So a little bit older. We're getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
Memory's getting a little bit better at that age.
I think my 6th grade teacher was Mrs. Burke. I don't remember before that. 5th or 4th or 3rd. No, I'm drawing a blank.
I will say,
Yep.
we'll cut you a little slack. You did have a stroke.
This is
that
true.
could also affect memory.
Could.
So I'll cut you a little bit of, not a lot of slack. You're still running laps after the show. For
again?
Yeah, one lap for every mistake.
Okay.
You're already up to 12.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're still running laps, but not as many.
According to a survey conducted by Kitty Academy, 62% of people say they can name the teachers they had grade by grade. 76% say their teachers have had a positive impact on their lives, and 68% say they have a favorite teacher from their childhood. I'm surprised it's that low. I would think more people have a favorite teacher.
I think I could name all my teachers. I'm not going to do it because that's just kind of boring for me to sit here. Hold on. Kindergarten, Mrs. Vieira. First grade. No, I'm not going to do that, but I do think I could.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the Stumpah. This is round 3 now.
Come on, people.
According to a survey published in Britain's Daily Mail, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do. We gave you a clue. Our first clue, no purchase necessary. It's nothing you have to spend money on. And now another clue.
Hint number 2, you can probably find this out on the first date. It's probably something that you would find out on the first date.
Very good.
I was going to elaborate, but I was like, I don't want to give too much.
You don't let me
You could
elaborate.
probably find this out on the first date.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you think it is? Coming up in just a few minutes, we have the secret sound game, and also we did decide to go with the top 5 Adam Sandler movies.
Yep.
Because
coming up.
last week was Adam Sandler's birthday, and I said I didn't think I could name the top 5 because to me they're all alike. And I was wrong.
You were.
I'll admit that now because as I thought about this, they are different. And I do have a top 5.
Fun quick thing about the secret sound game is right as I started the show today and the music was playing, I went, oh no, I didn't put the sounds in the soundboard. But because, I'm just the executive producer, all around great guy,
That's it.
I called an audible. I figured out a way. We'll still be able to play. So nobody fear. Because
Okay.
I'm always on my toes. But I just thought it was so funny because we were sitting here like, we got a couple minutes.
We got plenty of time.
I don't have anything to
Check
do.
email,
And then it's the second I hit start streaming, I was like, no. And then I don't know if I could have done it while it was already playing, but I got the backup plan.
Figured it out.
Always.
All right.
Always.
All
Here we
right.
go. Stumpah.
all around great guy.
Read the question again.
According to a survey, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do.
Justin says height.
Height, no.
Good guess, but no. Dana says smile.
Smile.
Dana, what's up, brother? Where you been, dog? Anyways, welcome back, Dana.
Yeah. No, that's
Unfortunately,
not it.
incorrect. Abby says wait.
No.
Gail says give compliments. Not it.
No.
Not it. Diane says good kisser.
No.
Nope. Find
You
that
find
on
that
the
out.
first date. Oh my goodness. Abby says if they're career oriented.
Oh, no, that's not it. No.
On the first date, you could maybe, I guess.
I suppose.
I guess, depending on what you talk about. Yeah. Dana says eating habits. That's a good one. Not it, though. That's a good guess. Abby says if they are funny.
No, that's not it.
Not it. Another good guess for the first date. Abby says if they chew with their damn mouth closed. Not it. That should be the answer, though. Justin says good dancer. Hey, where you going on the first day? Doing dancing? No, not it.
No.
Abby says if they enjoy their career.
No.
Not it. Not it. Justin says good dresser. No. Dana says sorry, I was sleeping. How dare you? Just kidding. Abby says if they are kind, you're like right
Really
there,
close,
but not it. Abby says kind-hearted, passionate. No. You're just naming synonyms at this point. Very close. Justin says gentleman. Same realm, people.
Yeah.
Same realm.
We're close.
But we're gonna come. Dana says, do they like dogs? Left field, Dana.
No.
We were so close.
Getting hot, your ice cold.
I'll give you this. Is it pre-coffee? Have you had a sip of coffee yet,
yeah.
Dana? Maybe drink some coffee.
Could have had
and
coffee.
we're gonna come back. Abby says, last guess I'm taking right now, if they are kind to waitstaff. I mean, you're right there. You're right there, guys. You're right there, but we're coming back to it.
You're so close, I'm feeling it.
Dana says no coffee. I knew it.
Had to be.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, time for the secret sound game. Well, got your backup
Give me
plan
a
there.
second to set up here with my backup
Okay.
plan. Buy me some time, Pete.
Secret sound game where you never know. Sometimes
Where you choose A or B.
Sometimes you think these are easy, and other times you're like, huh? What? Can I hear it again? So usually he has 3 sounds for us.
Yep, and that is the case this time as well.
All right.
Here we go. Sound number 1. Everybody listen up. I just hit the microphone with my nose. That was not the sound.
gonna say, was
Podcast listeners, that was not it. That was my nose. That was my gigantic schnoz given to me by my papa sitting right here.
I guess.
All right, here we go. First sound. Everybody listen up.
All right. Wow.
Ooh. I'll play it one more time.
Please.
Do you have any idea?
I have 2 possible guesses.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's get to the people first.
Yes. Because I always get, what, the third one I get to guess?
Yeah, you get to go first on the third one. If nobody guesses it, I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. All right.
Danny says a stapler.
A stapler.
Incorrect. Justin says dice on a board.
That's one of my guesses.
Incorrect.
Oh, darn.
And Sarah, for the love of God, stop playing, says a spray paint can, which is correct.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Sarah, let other people win, okay, sweetheart?
She's not with you in the stew when you put this together.
No, I
is she?
know, but let some people. She lives with us. She doesn't need free merch. What does she buy? Some merch, support your family here. God, pay the full price. Come on, with small business over here. Let some people win here.
Okay.
Spray paint. Here it is.
Yeah, shaking the can.
Yeah, an empty spray paint can, more specifically.
My other guess was a like a pull tab on a Coke or
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Funny enough, my stomach, I'm starving. My stomach is starting to growl. So I hope I don't go, everybody be quiet in my stomach.
Oh, that's Matt's stomach.
That's Matt's stomach. Winner. Anyways, no, that's not it. I'm going to tilt my microphone. Hopefully this keeps that away. All right, secret sound. Everybody listen up. What? Sound number 2.
Okay.
This one I think is a little bit tougher. I'm not sure.
I got no idea.
It's either going to be guessed in 2 seconds or nobody's going to get it.
I got no idea.
Why do you look over here? You look at the board as if the board has the answer written.
I was actually looking to see if you could turn it up more.
Okay. This is max volume.
But I noticed you're at max.
This is max volume.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Here we go. Everybody be quiet.
I have no idea.
By the way, I lie. I could turn up your headphones. But then
No, I meant for all of us.
Well, yeah, but then when we go back to talking, I'd be screaming. Okay. Anyways, yeah, what is it? Justin says Velcro.
Velcro?
Incorrect. Double buzzer for no reason. Justin says sticks rubbing together. Incorrect. I looked at you because normally the Stumpah, I'm like, Justin says alligators, and you're like, nope. Not it. And so,
I have no idea.
Justin was like sticks rubbing together. I'm like,
I don't know. Is it?
Say it's incorrect. Say it's incorrect. Not it. Dana says Band-Aid off a hairy arm. Very specific.
Oh.
Not it, though, unfortunately.
No.
I'm going to play it again for you fine folks. Sticks rubbing together is a great guess. It does
Yeah.
sound like that.
Yeah.
It does. Unfortunately, that's not it.
It's not walking in leaves, is it?
Nope.
No.
Do you have another guess before I get to more?
No, I don't.
No? All right.
No.
Let's see. Diane says opening a bag of chips. No. Incorrect. Dana says someone riding a giraffe. Dana, you and the giraffe. No, not it. Justin says starting a match. Another good guess. Not it. If anybody's guessing it, I'm feeling Justin. I feel like Justin's
You
like
think he's
just
there?
on it.
All right.
He doesn't have it though at the moment. Diane says squeaky sneakers on a basketball court. Screw all you people. It sounded like that. Okay, it's not my fault that you guys just purposefully went deaf for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
When I played that sound.
Yeah.
All right, here we go again. Is anybody gonna get this? All right, I think I'll give a hint. I'll push us towards the answer here. Dana said crunchy leaves first. Not it. Think back to school. That's my hint. Think back to school.
Oh. I think I got it.
Let's see if anybody gets it first. Justin said rocks on a pavement. No.
No.
On pavement, sorry. Mary Lou says coins into a piggy bank. Not it.
No.
Justin says sharpening a pencil. There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
Oh.
The manual one.
Yes.
Because I had one of the old-fashioned, like, wind it.
Do they still have those, I wonder?
So what I remember, what I don't know is because they built a new school. So what I wonder,
Oh, right.
they built a new elementary school where I used to go. So I wonder if like the new school even put them in. Probably not. My
Probably
guess would be
not.
no.
You know the pencil sharpener on the wall?
Twist it. I just remember it always being there. No one ever used it. We always used the electric one, but it was just always there because the school was ancient. Anyways, yeah, hold on. Sharpening a pencil.
I get it
That
now.
was one more time. Anyways,
All right.
Shout out to Justin.
All right.
I think Sarah's mad because I said don't play. Diane did say Sarah's been 100% ever since she moved in. Kind of suspicious. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's got my room bugged or something. I don't know if she's outside the door like...
Well, Liam goes up to your room quite a bit. Maybe
does.
he's informing her.
we got a spy on the inside.
He goes up the stairs. Uncle Matt!
Anyways,
Matt!
secret sound game, sound number 3.
Okay, here we go. I
Here
go
it is.
first.
Wow, that was a lot louder than the other ones. I'll play it again for you, Peter.
Yep. Is it a paper cutter?
Nope.
No.
Incorrect.
Sorry.
Do you have another guess?
No, I don't.
All right.
All right.
What do you guys think it is? Here it is. I will say what's tough about these sounds is they're so short, which is what
Yeah.
I think makes it tough.
Right.
There are some longer ones I can choose from, but I think they're too
They're
obvious.
too long. Right.
So I'm trying to find a middle ground. Justice says chopping a cucumber. No, not even
Random.
close. Dana says hole punch. No, good guess though. Sarah said I've also listened to the show 100% since moving in before it was little kids paint time at 9 at the preschool.
Oh,
LOL.
right.
True.
Cool.
Does anybody know what this is? I'll play it again. It's third for a reason because I think it's the hardest one.
Hey, quick Sarah story, by the way.
Okay.
Last Thursday, she woke up.
Yeah.
She went on her phone. She went to YouTube and she said, "Oh, did they oversleep?
Yeah.
Dad's show's not on." It was Thursday.
Yeah.
I was in the next room having coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. It is funny, though, because the first time we did the show from here, Sarah was like, I woke up in a panic because I thought you overslept. I guess it's just like people just like expect me. They're like, at least Matt's going to oversleep at some point. But with you, that's impossible.
No, and
Showtime.
Showtime.
Heard it again this morning.
And besides that, I learned this early in our partnership here,
Partnership.
that you hit the snooze alarm almost every morning,
Yeah.
but you have a drop dead time that you must get up by. And you do
For
it.
the show.
You do it every week.
Yep.
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 All right, so back to the sound here.
And if I oversleep, I always adjust my morning routine to fit that. If I don't have time to brush my teeth, I don't. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I always brush my teeth. That's on the list of essentials. But you can trim the shower time. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't wash my face in the. If you watch a show and my face seems a little oily, I probably overslept, and I didn't get to wash my face in the morning. No. I wasn't as beautiful, but that's okay. Anyways, I think we've completely given up on that. I think I've officially stumped everybody.
I got a can opener.
Nope. I don't like this. I don't like the phone and the board. I'm too far away to the other. Diane says ice cube dispenser. That's a good one. Not it, though. I'm trying to think of a hint. Think. I don't know how to not make it obvious. I'll just make it obvious. Think wardrobe.
Wardrobe. Opening a closet door?
Nope.
No.
Just as changing slides on an old school projector. No. Dana says opening a junk kitchen drawer. No. Abby says a dead car battery. No. I feel like I'm gonna get rashed on. Diane says a hanger, a clothes hanger. Yes, correct.
It is a clothes hanger?
It is a clothes hanger. It's sliding a clothes hanger on a wooden rod.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
Okay, hold on. Turn the volume up for you. Sliding. When you're flipping through clothes, you flip. I don't like that shirt.
I don't want that shirt.
I don't want to wear yellow today. Oh, here's the one. All right.
I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for laying.
At least it's not the. I thought this was going to be basketball sneakers all over it. That doesn't sound like that. Apparently, you're from the South. I don't know.
We don't know yet. We could get those comments.
I did it again. I always set people up to roast me. I'm going to get a bunch of those comments now.
Time for the top 5 list, and we will go back to the Stumpah in just a bit here. Our top 5 list, Adam Sandler movies. I was wrong. They're not all the same here. My number 5 is Billy Madison. How about you?
Solid movie. My number 5. Sorry, let me put the camera on me. My number 5, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy's number 5.
Love that movie.
Okay. My number 4 is Click. That was the one where Bed Bath and Way Beyond, right? Right. He gets the remote.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yep. No, that is also my number 4.
Is it?
I debated putting that higher, but I haven't seen it in a while, so I was like, I want to make sure I remember it. But great movie.
Number 3 is Grown Ups. And of course, there's also Grown Ups 2 and Grown Ups 3. But I don't do sequels.
Is there a 3? I don't know if there's a 3.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's in production.
Could be.
Maybe you're speaking it into existence.
I go with Grown Ups.
Funny enough, didn't make my list. Grown Ups did not make my list. Yeah.
Wow.
I liked it. Honorable mention for me. Didn't make my list. My number 3, The Waterboy. Just hilarious.
Yeah.
Did your phone just go off? Did I just hear a device go off?
I don't think so.
Well, mine sure as hell didn't.
I didn't know. I have them both muted.
I don't know. Somebody's getting in trouble.
My number 2 is I love this movie. Surprised I didn't make it number 1, but my number 2 is Mr. Deeds. What?
You make the list and you're like, I don't know how it didn't get number 1. I'm not sure.
Because I second guess myself too much.
I don't know who's making these lists, but they need to wake up. That's number 1 for sure. It kills me every time. I feel like you always do stuff like this.
Speak to that guy.
Yeah. Anyways, my number 2, Billy Madison. Just so back to school. To prove to my, I don't know if it's dad or father, to prove to my dad that I'm not a fool. Back to school. Just so good. Billy Madison, number 2.
My number 1 Adam Sandler movie.
Same as me.
Happy Gilmore.
Another one. It's just, I see, the thing I like about top 5s, and especially posting them on the internet, because people on the internet, man, they're just mean. But I love posting because everyone's like, you idiot. That's the worst top 5 I've ever seen in my life.
How could you forget?
I love it because it's just your opinion. I just really like Happy Gilmore. It's just funny.
Yeah.
It's a golf movie that's really funny. When he punches what's-his-face down a hill. Who's that? Bob Barker?
Bob Barker.
Yeah, he just tackles him. It's just funny.
And how many, true confessions.
Yeah.
How many guys have wanted to hit a golf ball like he? How many have done it? How many have done it?
I was going to say, it's not a thing of wanting to. Everybody's tried it. You just can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, Happy Gilmore number 1. We did have a lot of honorable mentions, though.
The Wedding Singer.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good movie.
50 First Dates. I like that movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Yeah. Nice movie. I know Diane, I think, said before that's her favorite movie. We can double check. Yep. 50 First Dates is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Great movie. Also, one that I forgot about, The Longest Yard.
Oh, yeah. Good movie.
Another good one.
Yeah. There was a remake of the original. Did you ever see the original?
No.
Okay.
This is the thing. I didn't realize how many movies were remade.
Right.
And it wasn't until A Star Is Born that I realized it. A Star Is Born has been remade like 17 times.
4. I think
the same
4.
thing.
Yeah.
But
all right. That's our top 5.
A lot of honorable mentions.
Let us know if you what your favorites are.
Very tough to limit it to 5.
We got to get a winner on the Stumpah here.
We do.
All right.
We do. Come on, folks.
According to a survey, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner, but only 12% of men do. We have been dancing around it here, but we're looking for a specific answer. We told you that no purchase necessary. It's nothing you have to spend money on.
And then I said you can probably find this out on the first date.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then our third clue now, something I don't think enough people are taught anymore.
Yep. And I'll crack my jokes after because I don't want to give anything away.
I can see you're already smiling. It's working its way onto your face there. Something I don't think enough people are taught anymore. All right, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner. Only 12% of men do. Still to come, we do have the Feel Good Friday, a couple of Feel Good Friday stories for you. And we'll get, we do have to talk quickly about Christmas. If my math is correct, we are 100 days away from Christmas.
I thought.
What did you think I was going to do?
Well, I think it's because the other day we were having a campfire and someone else brought up Christmas. I thought for some reason I'm just not paying attention. I'm trying to read chats and stuff. I thought we were going to talk about like our Christmas. I was like, why do I need to have stuff figured out right now?
Yeah, we were sitting around a campfire. It was last Friday night, I think. Oh, Saturday night.
Yeah, right.
Last Saturday night, we were sitting around a campfire, and all of a sudden, somebody, I don't know if it was Trish or Sarah, says, so what are we doing with Secret Santa this year?
I'm just like, no.
It's still summer.
I'm not even thinking about that at the moment.
It's still summer. What are we talking about? All right, so our Stumpah this morning, 56% of women think this is very important in a partner. Only 12% of guys do, though. All right, what do you got?
We might have Stumpah controversy.
I don't like controversy.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Sarah, previously. I cut off answers last round.
Right.
More answers came in.
Always happens.
Sarah said manners.
Manners. Is right.
It's correct.
Congratulations.
That's the correct answer.
That's the answer.
However, two things. Number one, do we need to prevent Sarah from playing games? She dominates, which compliments to you, sir.
She's not involved in the writing or researching of the show.
Which is true.
So you have asked her for help at times with clues.
And when she does, she doesn't play. When I do ask, she doesn't play.
She doesn't play.
She did say manners. That is correct. But number one, I cut off answers. Do I take answers that are, you know what I'm saying? Because then Justin said good manners, proper manners.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Abby said it first. I'm sorry. So if anybody wins, it's Abby. But Sarah did get the dub.
So Abby and Sarah have to have a throwdown to determine this.
I guess. And let's throw Justin in there too.
Okay.
Throwdown. Absolutely. Fight to the death. The three. Who wants it more?
The answer is good manners.
Good manners.
Which we were close to. We had people saying nice things, but not specifically those words.
We needed good manners, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, just have good manners. What are you doing?
Now, what were you going to say when I said the last... something I don't think enough people are taught anymore?
It was just a very...
old guy answer?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I was going to think of a creative way to say, older in years, collect more, a higher collection of years.
Yes.
I don't think they teach that stuff much anymore. I just think it's funny. Like Liam, every time he wants, he'll be like, Uncle Matt, give me my milk. And we'll be like, hold up, kid. You better say that again. And he does. He goes, Uncle Matt, can I have my milk, please?
Please.
Yeah. So he's good about that.
All right.
Anyways, I don't know who won. You guys decide. Either way, I don't think anybody's catching up to Gail this season, and I think the season's going to end shortly. We need to have a meeting.
Yes, true.
Show to decide when we're calling it. But
and by the way, those of you that don't know, the winner receives
free merch.
Yeah.
We send you some merch.
Of your choice, whether you want a mug, sweatshirt, T-shirt, whatever.
Yep, whatever you want, we'll send it to you.
Which, by the way, you can...
Oh my God, I forgot to take the Stumpah.
Hi.
There he is. You only saw his arms.
Which, by the way, as far as the merch, you can find it in a link on the YouTube page, right?
Yeah, right below our faces. It should be there.
So, talking Christmas, it used to be that we would at least get through Halloween before the most wonderful time of the year began, but not anymore. A new survey this week by a company called Bankrate found that 25% of shoppers either began their holiday shopping in August or they plan to start shopping this month. Another 25% say they will start ticking off their Christmas list beginning in October. That means 50% of shoppers are starting their holiday shopping before November. I'm not one of them. I'm in the other 50.
I don't hate it. I just don't know how you're able to get in the right mindset. I like gift giving is I don't know. It's a hobby of mine. I like to give people good gifts.
Very thoughtful when it comes to gift giving.
But I got to be in the right mindset in order to think of what to get somebody. And I just don't think I could do it this early.
When is the time for you? Like December?
Hey, guy.
No, like the
Take
beginning.
it easy.
The beginning of the month.
Like mid-November.
Mid-November?
Maybe early November.
So before Thanksgiving.
The problem is we always have a different date that we do gifts. We did it on Thanksgiving last year.
Oh, right.
So we had to be done really early.
That goofed everything up.
But yeah, no, typically like mid-November.
So why is it so early? The answer seems to be better deals. A survey found that 37% of shoppers want to get their gifts before the prices go up. Because many people think as you get closer to Christmas, the prices will go down. But
well, okay.
so.
Are we talking sales, like sale prices?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the only thing is, and granted, this could be different at different stores. I'm just speaking from the one store that I worked at.
Right.
That was a sporting goods store. Everyone would always accuse us of raising the prices whenever we had a sale. They were like, I know you just raised the price so that the half price thing is actually just the original price.
Regular price.
Literally, as the person responsible of the like labeling clothes.
You had to label everything, right?
We didn't mark stuff up. Like we get the original price comes from like the manufacturer.
Right.
We don't get to change that. So don't accuse your minimum wage workers. That's all I'm saying. They don't get paid enough to make the price.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Time for today's random thought, and our random thought is: if you got paid for what you spend the most time doing, what would you be paid for? If you got paid for what you spend the most time doing, what would you be paid for? And with this question, I want you to answer for me.
You just set me up to insult you, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, he's picking on his father again."
What do I spend the most time doing?
Scrolling on your tablet.
All right.
Social media.
I'd agree with that.
I mean, it'd be a good gig to get paid for that, but you don't, unfortunately. There's no job in the world in which you can get paid to scroll and on TikTok.
Right.
You can get paid to post,
I could be a content creator, right?
but that's not scrolling on TikTok.
That's not what I'm doing.
As the content creator for the Pete Braley Show, it involves minimal scrolling and maximum hard work.
Now, I'm trying to think for you, if you want me to answer for you.
Okay.
I would think
Better watch yourself.
I would think it's creating music and content creating, because that seems to me what you do the most.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That or Netflix. No. Probably. Yeah, definitely. Probably. Editing videos. It's like, sometimes it's fun, but sometimes it sucks, man. Like, I love making the Stumpah TikToks and stuff like that and everything, all the short clips you guys see, but just think about it. We're talking like 30 minutes of people guessing Stumpah answers.
Right.
And I chop up. Gail said potato. And I got to chop it.
What did somebody ask you this week on TikTok or YouTube? Didn't they say something? Seems like you got the same 5 people.
Yeah, but I mean,
so he answered that by saying,
Yeah.
"Well,
you can play. Anybody can play.
Anybody can play.
Yeah.
Watch the show, and I'll add you to it."
But also, it's just funny because it does seem like that. Like it seems like, because sometimes I just pick like good answers a lot of times
Right.
because I have 50 answers to choose from, and I gotta limit it down to 10. So I pick the good answers, maybe the funny ones. But like, sometimes Gail's just on it. She's just nailing the answer. I was like, Gail guessed this. Gail guessed this. Gail guessed this. I was like, damn, it's only Gail playing. I'm like, no, Gail just has good answers. Gail's on it.
All right. So again, we ask, if you got paid for what you spend the most time doing, what would you be paid for? Do we have any interesting guesses?
Abby says,
answers?
working or unfortunately being on my phone. Hey, admitting it is the first step, right? That's like... We have a whiteboard on our fridge purchased by yours truly. Mm-hmm. That was probably my greatest commitment to this family, I think. The whiteboard on the fridge.
So that when we run out of something, we
put it on the list. So we remember
cheese.
when we're ordering groceries to put it on the list.
Right.
So we ran out of goldfish crackers. Put on the list goldfish crackers. And then I wrote an arrow and I said, Liam ate them all. And Sarah, in little print above it, said, this is a lie. Admitting it is the first step. Because it was a lie. It was me. Sarah, I think it was last week. Sarah was like, man, Liam wanted goldfish crackers, and there was none left. I was like, it's not my fault. You guys are living here. This is my house. This is my current residence. I was here first. Well, not technically, but anyways.
Anyway.
Justin says you could be a QA tester.
QA.
What is a QA tester?
Quality
assurance tester?
Is
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess. Not the scrolling he does. He just does what we all do on TikTok. Like, next one. Huh?
Conspiracy theory?
Next one.
JFK is still alive? Oh, wow. Look at that.
Next one. There's no testing going on there. Diane says I should be making at least $50 an hour. Doing what? What are you doing?
Doing what?
Yeah,
Tell us.
What do you spend the most time doing? Abby says, or binging a show I've watched all the way through 4 times already. That's like, this one isn't really sad, but it's just funny that the new Cars show came out on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Liam's a big fan of cars. Calls it car racing.
Car racing.
But the episodes are like 10 minutes long. There was only 9 of them, I think.
Yeah.
So we watched them all in one day. And now we're just like, now what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it feels sad that we watched the whole show. But in reality, it's an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Stuff. It's not
wasn't
that
much.
Not that much.
Yeah.
Gail says, letting my pups in and out. That's what it feels like nowadays.
True.
With 3 dogs
we
in the
have
house.
3 dogs at the
Constantly
house.
just shuffling dogs in and out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diane says, let's see. The things I do are a couple posts before this one. I don't see it. Oh, my bad. Childcare, meal preparation, housekeeping, taxiing, and psychiatrist. Taxiing. I like that.
Taxiing.
Just driving people around.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right.
Anyways, back to you.
Time for Feel Good Friday. And our Feel Good Friday story this week, Dr. Govind Nandukar is a surgeon who commutes to work at a hospital in India. Normally, his drive into work takes between 30 and 45 minutes. But earlier this week, he got stuck in heavy traffic and was worried because he had an important surgery scheduled. Traffic was not moving, and it didn't look like he was going to make it in time. So the doctor hopped out of his car and ran the final 2 miles to the hospital. Luckily, he has a driver. The driver was able to keep moving along so he didn't just leave a car in the middle of traffic here. It all worked out as the doctor arrived at the hospital in time to perform the surgery and also take care of other patients that he was scheduled to see for the rest of the day, all thanks to an unplanned jog through bumper-to-bumper traffic.
2 things I want to say about this. Number 1, I think we should all strive to enjoy our job as much as that, to care about our job as much as that, to get...
True.
Like, I'm just thinking, I'll just use accounting as an example because I have an accounting degree somewhere in a box. If I was an accountant and I was stuck in traffic, there is a 0 chance. I don't care if it's tax day. 0 chance I'm getting out to run 2 miles. No chance.
Yeah.
So we all should strive to love our job as much as him. I always do that. I make a point that I change the camera to your face for no reason. Bad habit. Anyways, point number 2. If you ever need surgery, that's the guy you want. He clearly
committed.
knows what he's doing and
Yes.
he's committed.
Yes.
I do hope that he's not winded. All right, we're cutting out the heart. Can someone give me a Gatorade? But anyways, that's
I'll be
awesome.
right with you. I need a shower.
That is awesome.
And from Good Morning America, 19-year-old Jeremiah Armstead has endured a bumpy life during his high school years. He was mostly homeless, spending the last 3 years in California, sleeping in cars and domestic shelters with his mother, brother, and sister. But Jeremiah used that adversity to motivate him and push him to be better and work hard to change his situation. Well, all that hard work has paid off, as he was accepted into Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee, and was also invited to join their basketball team. It was a true rags to riches adventure, as Jeremiah was actually staying at a friend's house the morning he learned he got into college. Jeremiah is certainly proud of his accomplishments, but he is also aware of the impact that he has on his family, explaining, "I always dream big, but I feel like it's motivating my siblings more than anything." So hats off to Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Quickly, the Mandela Effect here. I want to talk about this briefly. And then Foodie Friday with an interesting, not topic, but an interesting...
Food.
That would work.
Thing
right?
that we eat
It's
because it is a food segment.
Yes. Now, the Mandela Effect. Have you heard about this? That's when people are dead sure that they remember a historical or cultural event correctly. Except they're wrong. Now, it's named...
Or are they?
It is named after the late South African presidents, who many people think died in prison in the 80s. YouGov polled Americans on a number of instances where the Mandela Effect is strong. Now, for example, 62% of people think Darth Vader says, "Luke, I am your father."
I mean, that's the iconic line, isn't it?
He doesn't say it. He says, "No, I am your father."
That's one where I wonder if it's just that, like, I don't know, people went crazy for that movie because it was like the biggest plot twist ever. And I wonder if people just like stating it to their friends, like, "Bro, Darth Vader said, Luke, I am your father." And then it just kept going. Yeah. So we just kind of all thought that's what it was.
He never said that line.
Or did he?
58% of the people believe that the Monopoly guy on the game wears a monocle, but only 18% know for sure that he doesn't.
Here's the thing.
And I'm in this. I always thought the guy had a monocle.
Same. Why doesn't he? Like, even if they're right. All right, he never wore one. Why not?
Why not? He should have.
Put one on there. Like, what are you doing? That would be so much cooler.
Another popular one, 43% think Curious George has a tail.
Yeah, this one's crazy.
But 26% know he doesn't.
Why wouldn't he? He's a monkey. They have tails.
Yeah. Ironically, just 13% actually get the Mandela thing wrong. The prison thing. 57% of us know that he got out of prison and went on to become South Africa's leader.
Crazy.
I don't know, though. I mean, some of these, you think they did change.
Some of these, like, okay, for instance, Luke, I am your father. George Lucas has been changing every Star Wars movie. Like, every few weeks, he's like, "Hey, adjust this one thing just to mess with people." Like, literally. I mean, I'm just trying to think, like, I'm blanking on the name.
For what?
Big dude. Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
He's looked different a million different ways because, like, as technology has improved, George Lucas has been like, "All right, let's adjust that. Let's
make it better." Yeah.
The fight in is this the first one? I think with Han Solo and Greedo, I believe is his name, in the cantina.
Might be. Yeah.
The way that they shoot at each other has changed a million times.
Wow.
So maybe he changed the line. I don't know. Maybe they had like one, when you make a film, there's a bunch of different scenes that you shoot, a bunch of different takes of every scene. Right. Maybe he had one take where he said, "Luke, I'm your father." Maybe he had another take where he said, "No, maybe he changed it just to mess with us." I don't know.
It is time for Foodie Friday. And this week we say, hey, if it's good enough for Tom Brady, it should be good enough for us. Time once again for another Foodie Friday, as this week we're trying avocado ice cream. Something I read about reading Tom Brady's TB12 book. To be honest with you, I have been looking for avocado ice cream in stores. Google told me it was available at Walmart, but I couldn't find it.
Google lies sometimes.
Does it really?
I don't know.
Can it do that?
No, it's on the internet. It's true.
It must be.
Must be.
Right. So anyway, Sarah volunteered. She found a recipe for avocado ice cream and made some last night.
It probably could have used a little bit more freezing, but it's tough to schedule these things.
Yeah, it is. So.
But it still looks good.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, it's green.
True. Are you ready?
Did we want to ask her how she made it?
Yes, that's a good point. Sarah, how did you make this?
Our ceremonial spoons for Foodie Friday.
How did you make this?
So it's avocado, sweetened condensed milk, heavy cream, and you just kind of soften the avocados and mix it up. And then I just put it in the ice cream maker.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's a little softer. It's more like an avocado pudding.
That's all right.
Let's enjoy.
Pudding is good as well.
We have our spoons.
Yes.
And we are ready to go.
Yes. Let's cheers beforehand without the ice cream on it.
That could be messy.
Right? All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. A little big spoon for this one. That's not bad. It's not bad. Your thoughts? Do you like avocado?
I'm not crazy about them. I don't hate them.
Now, obviously, if we're going out for ice cream, I'm not going to order this.
No.
I mean, if there's chocolate anything, that's my go-to.
If I'm trying to play quarterback at the age of 40, whatever he is at this point,
45.
and this was the key, I could eat it.
I am feeling much more pliable.
Oh.
Is that his word? Pliable?
Oh, my spoon's going to fall on my bowl. I'm struggling to think of a score. Somebody stole my napkin, so if I have avocado on my face, I apologize.
I think you look okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so it's time for us to score this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best.
I did find a flaw of these spoons. You really can't sit it in the bowl. It's going to fall out.
I would give avocado ice cream. I seem to be doing this a lot. A 7.
7?
Yeah, 7.
You are overly generous with your scores
Why do you
all
say
the
that?
time.
It was okay. I didn't have an adverse reaction to it. I didn't go,
okay. I'll give you a 7. I'll give you a 7.
All right.
I'm going to go a 5.
Okay.
I'll eat
I can
it.
see that.
I'll eat it. Like I said, if it
All
means
right.
I can quarterback the Patriots to 6 Super Bowls, I'll eat it. I'll dabble. But I'm not a fan.
No. Sarah, what would you give avocado ice cream?
Or are we going Liam first? What's
do you
your
think?
score?
Your ice cream?
Yeah, there's something in it.
It's something in it.
Yeah, there's avocado
It's
in it.
avocado. Did you say avocado?
Avocado.
Exactly. So what's the score that you give it?
Ew.
L.
L.
Okay, it gets an L out of 10.
Last time a J.
A J and
this
L.
time an L.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah,
say something?
what's your score?
I really liked it. I would give it a 7.
Another 7.
She is
Yes.
a big fan of avocados.
She
So-
is. That's
like
true.
I could see myself eating this like summertime for a snack. I thought it was good.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Bold, but okay. But see what I'm saying? You also gave it a 7. You're not a big
Yeah.
avocado guy. You can't change. Once you say it,
can't-
it's concrete.
I was going to say, well, all right, a 6.
No,
but
because then
no.
people are going to be like, oh, Matt bullies his father out of scoring avocado ice cream. All right, so
All right.
7, 5, 7, L.
L.
That's what we have.
If you have an idea of something we should try on a future Foodie Friday, let us know. It can be anything. It can be something you read about in a book like this was, or it could be a new item in a restaurant, fast food restaurant. Just let us know, and we might feature it on a future Foodie Friday. Yeah, wasn't a big fan of it.
Nah. Well, you gave it a 7, so. I gave it a 5. You were like, it was okay. That's what a 5 is.
Okay, I'm
This guy's
sorry.
like, 7. Yeah.
I gotta step up my Foodie Friday scoring game.
I didn't
here.
really like it. I'll probably never order it again, but 10. I gave it a 10. Yeah.
Hey, that'll do it for today. Stand by. Quick post show coming up in just a few minutes where we can catch up on some chats and just hang out. We do, if you do have to go, we do have a thought for the day today. And our thought is, if you want to fly, you have to give up the stuff that weighs you down. All right. We'll be right back with the post show.
We're back.
Hello.
Pete always goes, anything you want to bring up in the post show? It's the post show. We talk about whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
If I want to sit here and talk about potato salad, I'll do it.
No.
Don't get me going.
We're not going there.
I'll do it.
We are not going there. How'd you like
Here's the thing that gets me.
what?
The eggs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How'd you like what we did this past Sunday? We decided,
What did we do?
because you know how I think I mentioned before.
What we did about the Patriots losing?
No,
I
the
don't,
food.
I don't mess with it.
The food.
I hope it never happens again.
I make a menu for the week just so I know, number one, what to buy. Number two, I don't have to face every day with what should I make for dinner tonight. I've got it all figured out for a week.
Right.
And we decided this past week to not plan a meal for Sunday because we thought, we enjoy football snacks during the game. And it always comes to a point where I kind of overeat, because you have all the snacks. Then there's dinner.
Yep.
So
dinner.
We decided just to go with, we just eat football snacks during the day.
And no lunch, no dinner. We just eat football snacks all day.
We had pigs in a blanket this week.
Made by a cat. Very good.
We had chicken and waffles.
Made by Trish.
My name's not Trish.
So delicious. Oh, sorry. So delicious.
Chicken nugget in a waffle sandwich.
Best football snack. That's number one.
And I'll let you say the pulled pork one.
Oh, the pulled pastries. In case you didn't hear that, that's pulled pork puff pastries.
That were pretty
phenomenal. Well, no,
I can't think of
a
enough.
difference. Pretty preposterously good. I don't know. Anyways, no, they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun with them.
But were you okay? Were you okay with having to? Because
I was okay.
Okay.
I do love dinner, which is that was the big issue. Dinner is my favorite time of the day. But I did okay. Let's see here.
All right, what's going on?
Justin says, Pete, how was the New Bedford girls soccer game?
Yeah, I did a soccer game broadcast yesterday at New Bedford High School. The New Bedford girls team played Dartmouth, and Dartmouth won by a score of 6-1. So you don't see scores like that too often in soccer. And
I mean, in high school soccer, you probably do.
The New Bedford girls program has been struggling, but they have a new coach who is determined or hoping to turn things around.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. The only problem I had was, and again, I got new glasses to help out with this, but we were in the stands. So that's where I was set up with my partner. And, when they're down the far end of the field, there were like 4 white shirts for Dartmouth. There were like 4 white shirts around the goal. And for the life of me, I couldn't see who scored.
What, do you want to sit midfield? Oh, there's Pete. Just dodge the old man in the middle of the field.
I forgot my binoculars.
Hold on. Stop the game. Can you turn around? At what number are you? Let me check my roster. Hold on. I need to take my glasses off for this.
The other thing was,
yes,
I'm sitting in the stands, and I've got a clipboard with my rosters on it and all my notes.
Right.
And it was windy.
But you had a clipboard.
I know, but I'm trying, and it's blowing around. I'm trying to flip this over and find the right numbers. And
Okay.
It was a crazy day.
I mean, it would have been worse if you didn't have a clipboard.
This is
So, I mean, maybe we should be thankful that we have clipboards.
But I can't complain. It was an outdoor game for a fall sport, and it was 71 degrees out. So.
It's September. You just wait.
I've had plenty of those.
Everybody likes Liam L as a score. Diane says L for loser. Maybe. I mean, 2 seconds before that, he said he liked it, but he could have been lying.
What do you call it? Avocado?
Avocado.
Avocados.
Yeah, avocado. Which, pretty close. Gotta give it to him.
Diane did say, no offense, Sarah. I'm sure you made it the way it should be made, but I would never waste my money in an ice cream shop getting that.
Right? Justin says, how talking Mandela effects, how about Fruit Loops actually being spelled F-R-O-O-T loops?
Yeah, it's not F-R-U-I-T.
Or is it the other way? Is it? Yeah, right? It's spelled F-R-O-O-T. Now I don't even know. This is the problem with the Mandela effects. I don't even know what the real one is. If someone's like, hey, does Curious George have a tail? I'm like,
yes.
Yeah.
No. What's the other one? Is it there's confusion about whether it's the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstain Bears.
It's spelled differently.
I forget what the actual answer is, but many people think it's the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, let me see. What do we need to go to top fives and would you rathers?
Oh, yes, right.
See what you people be talking about.
What's up?
Diane says 51st Dates. Yep. Spanglish. I've never seen that one. She also says 8 Crazy Nights. That was a good one. I've seen that
was
once.
A good one.
Very funny.
Yep. I don't think I've seen Spanglish.
Not a lot of top fives. You guys not Adam Sandler fans? What's going on here? Or did be honest, was our list just spot on? You guys just agree with us wholeheartedly? Let's see what they said for Would You Rather, where you can either choose A or B.
Or B.
I don't know why. That is the funniest thing to me.
Yeah,
and you've been doing it for weeks, and I was like, maybe he'll stop. But every single week, Would You Rather, where you choose A or B, like there's any other option.
But
like,
now you don't want me to stop.
no, because I love it so much.
It's becoming.
But it's like, would you rather is the most self-explanatory game. Would you rather do this or this? Those are your options. You get to choose.
I was trying to kill time, I guess, one day or something. I don't know.
I appreciate it. It's my favorite thing ever.
All right.
Let's see. I already forgot what the questions was. Let's see. Justin and Diane both want to go to trivia over stand-up comedy, but Mary Lou says comedy. Oh, Katrina wanted to know, is Tom Stewart the same Tom that used to do trivia night at 99?
I'll have to ask him.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
One thing I would like to talk about, because she put 99s with an S. And I've had this fight with people because that's just the person I am. This is probably why I don't have many friends. Is it 99 or 99s?
99.
It's 99.
Yeah.
Yeah. 99 restaurant, great meals, great deals. You're welcome for that.
Thank you.
But yeah, there's a lot of people that refer to it as 99s with an S. And I just want to know where you getting the S from.
I went by a 99 recently, and the parking lot was bumping. So the first thing I thought of was, Red Sox must have won for a change. Because don't kids eat free?
Yeah, I don't know if they still do. Honestly, 99 is probably making bank. They're like, whew, the Red Sox are not winning that much. We're making a lot more money this year. Or maybe they're making less money because nobody's going because the Red Sox aren't even for free.
Somebody commented on him wearing a Red Sox hat on one of our videos, and they were like, hey, notice you're not talking about... And he was like, don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, he's like, hey, let's talk about them Red Sox. I was like, hey, let's not. Let's not, okay?
No.
Diane did say before we were talking about people that were like fake deaths and stuff. Diane said, Pete, did I tell you the story of the woman in the dollar store? And she did. Remember the person?
Oh, yes.
So you have also been a victim of this. Somebody thought you died.
Diane went into the dollar store. I don't know if we mentioned this, but
I think we did, but it was a long time ago. Yeah.
Diane went into the dollar store wearing a Make It a Great Day T-shirt.
Yep.
And somebody commented on the shirt, and Diane, repping the show, thank you so much. She mentioned how, the podcast is on and YouTube and everything. And the woman said, Pete Braley, I thought he died.
I call you old jokingly. But I don't think you're at that age where you have to be like, I haven't talked to them in a while. Is he still living? I don't know. Diane did also say, I was talking about the conspiracy with the Challenger space shuttle.
Yes.
She said that's a horrible conspiracy theory. There's no way the Challenger disaster was fake. How disrespectful. That was just something I found on TikTok. That's not something I was saying.
Right.
But it's just, see, the thing is, a lot of these are probably just coincidences, and it is kind of disrespectful to bring stuff up like that. But sometimes the coincidences are just crazy. The evidence that people have, you're like,
and
wow.
I don't know what your thoughts are on the 9/11. Don't want to get too deep into it, but seriously though, if you do look at some of those videos,
I know that's another one.
If you approach it with an open mind, there are so many facts and things that came up that you're like, really?
Yeah,
maybe.
Right?
I don't know. So
crazy stuff.
And didn't someone once say we will never know the truth? We may never. I mean,
probably not.
It's been how many years since the Kennedy assassination, and people are still, the grassy knoll. Did he act alone?
Let's see. Abby said the Stumpah happened, so I couldn't finish my list for top 5. Hey, the Stumpah takes priority. I respect that. She gave it now, though. Number 5, Billy Madison. Number 4, 8 Crazy Nights. Number 3, 50 First Dates, which is just a confusing title.
Yeah, really.
Before I watched the movie, I thought it was 51st, the number, 51st.
Oh, 51st.
Dates. And I was like, what a weird title.
Yeah.
Number 2, Waterboy. And number 1, Big Daddy. Such a good movie, Big Daddy.
That's true.
When they're just peeing on the building outside.
And that was on the cover of the video, I think.
Yep.
That's the picture that comes up.
Diane said 99 for Haven might be closing. No!
What?
Everybody go eat there tonight.
What? And what's up with the Chipotle?
Chipotle?
Chipotle.
You said it right, so I would throw me
it.
off. Yeah.
We heard a story that there was going to be a Chipotle in our town.
It's in the process of being built.
Is it?
Or at least they're getting ready, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. From what I heard.
And anybody who's local wondering, it's supposed to be in the space between McDonald's and Sullivan Tire.
You know, the place where it doesn't seem like a building could fit.
Right. They're going to make it fit. So
Actually, let me rephrase that. The building can fit. I don't know how there's going to be any parking.
Oh.
But what I will say is there's a massive amount of parking for a line of stores that don't need that much parking.
True.
So
True.
you could just park.
Does anybody else think a lot of these new developments, whatever restaurant they're putting up, whoever thinks up the parking scheme, I don't know what they're smoking.
I mean, it's got to go somewhere.
You know, and
I think they just try to do the best they can.
especially if you have a car, like Trish drives a truck. She drives a Colorado.
Yep.
I always want to call it a Silverado. But Trish drives a Colorado.
Same brand, different model.
And to negotiate around some of these parking lots with a truck.
What's like the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot in Fairhaven?
That's the one I was thinking of.
It's just getting in and out of that place is insane.
It is.
I don't think two people can go at the same time. You have to do this awkward like waiting thing. Then
After
you're blocking
you,
the lane.
after
And oh my
you.
God. To the point where like I don't even want to go there. It's just so hectic.
It's
I'd
like,
rather drive to a cushion.
and whoever devised that is,
Right.
What were you thinking?
Gotta put it somewhere, I guess.
I guess there's probably a minimum that they have
Yeah.
to, and that's what they give you.
They probably design it and they're like, they'll figure it out. And, you know, people are good drivers. They don't want to crash. They'll do something. They can go over the curb if they need to. It's their fault.
By the way, I want to say happy birthday to Kat. It was her birthday yesterday.
Hopefully she's away. I don't know. She was asleep when we got here.
She was.
But I
And
think I
let
heard her walking around.
We'd let her sleep.
It was her birthday yesterday.
It's her birthday.
Yeah, of course. Not anymore. Get to work, Kat.
And what else is coming up? We mentioned fall. There's 5 more days of summer left, so enjoy that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to do it.
And real quick, because I teased it, didn't let it out of the bag. What I got Trish for our anniversary.
All right.
She got me, by the way.
You know what? Screw the music. We were on the show. We're not stopping.
Trish got me a nice display case. It's in the shape of home plate.
Yep.
And it has shelves in it to put baseballs.
Can I pick on you?
It's what you do.
He opens it up and he goes, it looks like home plate. And I was like, that's what they were going for. And then he goes, I was like, look at the little, because it was just a glass case. It was kind of confusing at first. I was like, look at the little divots inside. He goes, for golf balls? I was like, it's a home plate. Why would it be golf balls?
Because
Do the math.
as we visit different ballparks, Trish and I have been buying
Golf balls.
a baseball. You know, like a picture baseball that has Yankee Stadium on it or Camden Yards.
Right.
So, and I got her, and I have to thank Sarah for this because Sarah was pointing out we've been married for 41 years. So Sarah pointed out that between anniversaries, birthdays, Christmas, we've exchanged I don't know how many gifts.
And just being adults, you just kind of, when you want something, you know, if you got the money, you just kind of buy it.
Buy it, right? So it's like, what am I going to buy her for? So Sarah was like, why don't you think of experiences now instead of items?
Right.
So,
And I think we mentioned this. It was land is the 41st anniversary gift.
True.
Land.
True.
Which you kind of stayed.
yeah.
I mean, Trish, I guess you could loosely say Trish did because it has to do with the traveling that you do
To
across
baseball
the land
parks.
to baseball parks
Right.
with baseballs of pictures of stadiums, which is land.
Land.
I got you, Trish.
Not golf balls?
My sound effects were off.
There you go.
Not golf balls.
So anyway, what I got her was next Friday, we're going on a Cape Cod dinner train. So that'll be cool. 5-course meal and on the as you go along the canal and over the canal. So that'll be cool. Looking forward to that.
To which, like, we had no clue what 5 courses could possibly be. You hear of like 3-course meals, 4-course meal. We were like 5 courses.
5 courses. What is
What
that?
are they doing?
Appetizer, salad, meal.
Well, I think it's like salad, appetizer, meal, dessert. And then we saw something, cheese is in there
Yeah.
somewhere. Or it can be. It could probably be many different things. But yeah, cheese
Sarah
was
had
somewhere
to
in there.
Google it, and there'll be a cheese platter.
Yeah.
So,
Abby says, excellent gifts. And Diane says, aw, you guys are so cute.
aw.
And last thing, Abby says, man, buildings, talking about the Chipotle and the Dunkin' Donuts, man, buildings too close and too many people can't relate.
In Vermont, you probably can't.
Yep.
No. All right, that'll do it for this week. Thank you so much for checking in with us. And no matter what, we hope you go out and make it a great day. Peace.